Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1968 Brother Webster XL-500 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Japan. Up top are the margins. This is your left margin. I'm going to put that on 0 and the right one around 75. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back like a switchblade. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got a scale on it. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, you just flip that switch forward. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. I'm going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice, and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way up to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it down below, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that up for red. Very nice typing machine, excellent condition typewriter. Print looks really good. Brother still is in business, and they produce mostly printers. But this is the same company, and they made some of the best modern typewriters. Very reliable, very well engineered typewriters. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it back, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back forward before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. We're going to put this down for now. Put the color back on black. Shift on each side and the shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Above that is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release button. It allows you to go all the way to the end. Touch control next to that from low to high. The higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit them a bit harder for them to print, but they respond faster. Backspace on the right side of the keyboard. Very smooth. Tab on the top right. This has set tabs of 10 spaces, so you can't adjust those. They're just permanently 10 spaces each. The hood just pops off like that from the top. It's got 2 prongs, excuse me, and these spool, I call them spool cover inserts, and these are 3D printed, rubber-like material. So most of the time those things dry up and break off. So if you need replacements, check out my shop. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction, you just flip this ribbon holder to the opposite side. It'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it again, it pulls to the right. That's the direction we want it to go. This just pops right back down from the top. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage release. This only has 1 carriage release on this model. Very smooth. Bell sounds really good. This is your carriage lock, so if you flip that down and put the carriage in the middle, it'll lock the carriage in the middle. You flip it back and it releases it. I also 3D print these knobs too, so if you need a spare knob, check out the shop. And the foot mounts. This is how you release the switchblade. It's underneath the back here like that. Got a spring load to it. And on the left side, this is your line space. We already did that, and this folds down, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't get in the way. And if you push this, the line space indicator, all the way back to R, that stands for roll. That allows you to roll the platen, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You flip it back forward to the 1, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.